So this is our Engineering 6 project.
What's up? My name's Juan.
I'm Mark.
I'm Calvin.
Alright, and so far this is what we have. So we did our ENG 6 program, was our urban
sustainable
planning project. And so basically the directions that we were given were to pre-upload 3 photos into a GUI, short for graphical user interface, and we were given data for each of these cities, and we were given 10 solar panels and 8 wind turbines, and we were supposed to display solar power and wind power in kilowatts per meter squared, and also give the number of solar panels and wind turbines used. So, you want to explain your part, Calvin?
Yeah. So for the first 4 tasks, I was responsible for, allowing the user to click on different turbines and panels in order to distribute them on the image. And to do so, right here we displayed the image and set our dimensions, and right here we set the image grids boxes 10 by 10. And here to actually click on the image, we use the function G input, where we get our X and Y coordinates, and this 20 right here means that the user clicks 20 times on the image, and the length of X refers to the number of clicks. And by clicking on the grid, we plot a certain color denoted by the SR and the B and the marker size. The 10 is to creates a colored box to be placed in the grid, and the 10 means it's a 10 by 10 box. So yeah.
Alright. Now, for my part, I was in charge of doing all the actual calculations, so really quickly, bringing up our GUI right here. Each one of these buttons right here, as you can see, each one of these buttons, as you can see right here, they each have their own functionality within them. So if before I actually give you a test run, we'll look at the program for the first button. We called it Solar 1. So scrolling up here, we're at 3, 2, 1. Okay. So here, this is telling us basically that if the user clicks LA, we can calculate the solar area given up here with the dimensions of each solar panel given to us, and we convert that into meters squared. So that's solar area, and the length X is the number of clicks times the actual wattage for that solar panel times the predetermined value that I calculated for that city. And so there's 3 cases, so that's why I use the switch statement, so that it would know which one to use, and it'll pop out a value. And then here I found out that you need to use SPRNF to display it in your text box. and that's the solar. And then the turbines, basically it's the same thing except we switched our variables for a wind turbine. We'll look at wind turbine panel number 6. So here our equations are a little bit different. We have 500, which is you convert for every 1 mile per hour wind, you multiply that number to get kilowatts, and then basically you use your values that you found out, that I found out in the array from project 1. These are just values, and then times my dimensions. Our dimensions of one. This is the area of one grid box in meters squared, and then the wind area, which is calculated by pi force times the diameter that was given to us, plus times you multiply that in to make it turn into meters squared. So that's just the area of a circumference of a circle. That's the equation right there. And so yeah, that's just another value, and then you display it using this. And yeah, I did that for all the buttons, so each button will pop out its own value depending on which picture you choose. Alright, Mark, go for it.
I was responsible for the bill of materials and the save and loading. And what we did, we took the number of clicks per wind turbine and solar panel, and that would be the quantity of per each respective box. And we took that quantity and multiplied it by the price per solar panel and wind turbine to get the total price, and we display that in the text file, which you can see right here. And then we can save it as a text file, and we can save the image, and we can load the image to continue on later.
Good. Alright, now last but not least, we're gonna do a quick little trial run of our beautiful work. Alright, so here is our GUI. We made it look nice and
That's cute.
and cute as we could. So I'm gonna click on Los Angeles, loads the image, and here are grid boxes, 10 by 10. And so we're gonna choose a solar panel. Let's just do this one right here. Boom. And we're gonna go over here. Our crosshairs allow us to plot our points. 4 of them. So here it says 4 solar